Hello everyone, it's Patricia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to bring to you my Non-Scentsy empties for the month. So I usually warm about 75% Scentsy, but I add in other things to the mix because I am a wax addict. So over here I am burning a DW Home Pink Grapefruit. I'm almost done. So let's start with the candles. I've been starting to burn candles. So here we have Sun Bleached Denim by DW Home. I got down pretty far. This was a nice candle. It was a little bit on the cologne side of things. I did find it's produced a bit more soot than I wanted, which was not the greatest. And one thing I noticed, it took a long time to pull out. And the other thing was I was doing Scentsy samples on my stove, and what I do is I have a warming center, and I put it on high, and I just kind of set my silicone mold on the right on the aspect of the stove. Turned it off for then forgot and put my candle there because that's where I always put my candle. And then I noticed the wicks had moved, so I repositioned them, and then I thought I burned it for a bit more closely attended, and then I thought, yeah, it's done. So, but yeah, I don't think you should probably reposition them and then keep burning. That might not be safe, but because they've obviously become unglued because the heat from the warming plate had warmed everything from the bottom. So anyway, yeah, I think I got this for $10. It was on clearance, so I thought I'd give it a try. Watermelon Lemonade from Bath & Body Works. As you can see, there's no wicks because I burned this down roughly about halfway, and then I was getting a really bad kerosene smell, and I decided to pour off the wax, and here's the poured off wax, and it was a terrible color. I mean, I took a picture of it on my phone, and it was so dark. Once I poured off that wax, I just decided that kind of where it was. And so I decided to kind of just put it on my melter because I wasn't excited to have the smell of kerosene in my house. So unfortunately for me, it just wasn't worth it. So let me just see here. Here's the picture of how dark the wax was. I mean, it looks like something you'd pull off your burnt oil off your cooking. So anyway, I really liked the scent. I didn't think I was a big watermelon person, but yes, I really liked the scent, just without the kerosene. Thank you very much. Okay, another candle from Bath & Body Works, Fresh Bamboo. This candle was also plagued by the kerosene smell. I did have to pour off some of the wax when it got really discolored. This has a strong smell of kerosene now. Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. I'm sorry, but so far for me, I've got another candle that I've started. What's it called? Black Cherry Merlot, I believe. And that one, it's about halfway down, so I'm a little bit nervous. But so far, I have not been having the greatest luck. Okay, this candle here, I bought at the dollar store. It is lemon tart. Yeah, it's nothing to write home about, but it was only $1.50, so what can you complain? And that's Canadian. So, but I do really love these jars, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to burn the candle, and then I will get the wax out of the jar, and I will use the jar. I could put even like wash or whiff samples from Scentsy or something like that for someone to try in this jar. I mean, yeah, it's just really nice. Cute little jar. Okay, this candle here I got I got this one. It's called Tobacco Flower and Saffron. I got this at Winners, I believe, for $3. It was regular $5. I don't know what the suggested retail price is at a regular store, but this candle is basically a coconut wax candle. I learned pretty early on you couldn't trim the wicks because sometimes it would be like puny wick syndrome. I did have to cotton ball at the very beginning because I trimmed the wick and, you know, not knowing. But this candle had a really, really nice scent. Yeah, I love this one. It's really, it's a bit on the cologne-y side, but so nice. I'm gonna, it self-extinguished, so I'm gonna probably put that little bit just on the melter. For this small little candle, it really gave off a great scent throw. So I would repurchase that if I found it again. Okay, I burned 2 Yankee Candle votives in Juicy Citrus and Sea Salt. Now I think these were on sale for $1.15, and then I got an additional 40% off that. So there's a Lawton's Drugs in Canada that they sell Yankee candles, and they do have clearance racks. Okay, you can just stay like that. That's fine if you're going to be like that. They do have clearance racks, and there's an additional 40% off whatever the sale price is. So if you live in Canada, I suggest you check that out. I hit the mother load recently. I think I picked up about 6 of the medium jars. I think they were like around $9 each. So for Canada, that's a really good price. Okay, let's move on to the wax melts. Okay, let's start with Sensationals. We have, just one second, sorry, I'm unorganized here. Okay, we have Cucumber Melon. I have a few of these because I ordered them online and they're just okay. This particular scent doesn't last the longest, so anyway, yes, not much to say about that. Sunshine Jar. My daughter really likes this scent, and so she often asks for it. And yeah, it's a nice, pleasant, fresh, almost basically like a sunny scent, like a little bit of a floral, a little bit of, it's hard to pinpoint all the notes, but yes, I really like this, and I'm sure she'll ask for more, so we'll probably pick it up. Girlfriend Night. I'm not really a fan of this one. I wanted to try because someone said it was close to Scentsy's Flower Child, and I found Flower Child of Scentsy did not throw well for me, so I wanted to try Girlfriend Night. This is very strong, very perfumey, and just not something that's kind of something that I enjoy, but you know, sometimes the ones I don't like I put in at night on my warmers that kind of are used more for night lights. The next one is Sensational's Iced Lemon Sugar Cookie. I like lemon, but I don't love it. This was enjoyable for me. Didn't send me out running for more, but maybe I'll pick some up. No one commented that they liked it or disliked it, so you know, it was just kind of an okay one for my family. Okay, this next one is strong. Tahiti Shores is very strong. I wanted to give it a try, but it's very on the cologne side of things, like quite a bit. So again, this one goes in my warmers at night when I'm sleeping, just to kind of take the edge off a bit. Okay, let's start with vendor wax. Now keep in mind, I usually get most of my items from D-Stashes. This is Super Tarts. I got this from a D-Stash. It is, what does that say? Bedtime Bath, Rosemary Mint, and Herbal Lavender. This was very strong for me, considering I don't like lavender. So one time I mixed it with Vanilla Cookie Crunch just to take the edge off. And my husband walked in the house and he kind of made a face. Anytime I warmed this at all, he would make a face. So the first time I warmed it plain, then I added Vanilla Cookie Crunch. Then I decided to put it in my Scentsy Nightlight mini warmers because they are a very low wattage. So I thought to myself, it'll probably make it so that it's not as strong. And I think that was the best way to deal with Rosemary's Baby. Put her in the Nightlight warmer. But yeah, because of that, it lasted a while. I kept it in there a while. I used up a lot of Mandala melts. So the first one, and she's a Canadian vendor, was First Date. And this one is Apricot, Freesia, and Fresh Greens. I don't think there'd be a second date for me. It wasn't, you know, it didn't stand out. Although on cold, this was phenomenal. But, you know, warming, it didn't wow me. So, but yeah, on cold, that was really nice. Here we have some little scent shots from her. We have Jumping in Puddles, which is Pear and Honeydew. And this was okay. I do like the convenience of the scent shots. So that's nice. I must say that some vendors put this scent descriptions on and some put the pour dates. And I actually prefer the scent descriptions only because you can easily put the dates on yourself. But if they don't put the scent descriptions, you have to look them up. So it's just more work. Here we have another scent shot, Barney. And this one is blueberry pancakes, butter pecan whipped cream. And this was really nice. I really liked Barney. That was good. Okay, another scent shot we have is called Bam Bam. And it is basically Rice Krispies and sour blue raspberries. This was my favorite. I really liked this. It was good. Okay, let's keep it Canada for a second. I'm just going to get through a couple of these. These are from the Lily Pad in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. I picked these up for a really cheap price, and to be honest, you get what you pay for because these are not great so far. I haven't had good results. Avalanche, I don't know the scent description, but I would not purchase that again. This one was better, orange vanilla. I could smell it for a bit. And these are soy wax, but yes, they're quite old, and they don't really seal properly. See? They just have like a fold over and this, so yeah, they're not holding in the scent at all. Okay, from Vapid, I have candy clouds with just tart lemon zest, lemon curd, vanilla, and cotton candy. I picked this up from a D-stash, and this was pretty nice. It had two little paws, I believe, if I remember correctly. Two little somethings anyway. And yeah, I put this up in my room. It was pretty good. Okay, I think the next three are from L3 Waxy Wonders. And I must say, I do have, let me just get rid of some of this stuff here. I do have, these do work pretty well for me in my house. So the first one is called Low Hair Pretzel. I looked up how to pronounce it, and Low Air Pretzel, I don't know, that's what I remember. This one was, if my memory serves me correctly, it was like a hot pink wax which stained my warmers, and I wasn't crazy about that. Not to plug Scentsy or anything, but if you do have the Counter Clean in Scentsy, that is a really great product to clean your warmer dishes. Anyway, so this one here, I really liked this. I didn't love it, but it was nice. So I guess one thing I would say about her, so here's an example. I do not like these long bags. So they're long bags, and they just have a little fold over sticky. I find they rip easy, and anyway. So this next one is called Graham Crackers, London Fog, and Toaster Marshmallow. And so Graham Crackers, Toaster Marshmallow. London Fog has jasmine, ylang ylang, rich green citrus, ozone, and thick moss. This one was probably my favorite of the three that I'm going to talk about here. I really liked that one. And it seemed to last a really long time. So what I do is I put it on in the mornings that I work in my downstairs here, and it's probably going 2 or 3 hours, and I probably get like maybe 3 or 4 mornings out of it sometimes, so it depends on the scent. The next one is Wendy Burt, Godiva white raspberries and strawberry jam. So this was from a D-stash. This one, my daughter commented she did not like this scent. It was okay for me, but she commented she really didn't like it. Okay, I was able to use up a bag, which was one of the challenges, of Circus Concession from Make Sense Candles in New Brunswick, Canada. This was basically sweet cotton candy, caramel, apples, and funnel cake. This is a really hard paraffin wax. It was in little scoops, and this did really well for me. Yes, I really like this. This will definitely be a reorder for me. Okay, and lastly, let's finish off with one little guy from Kay's Creation, which is satin sheets. Basically, it's described as sweet and powdery. This was nice in my bedroom. I have a few more, so I'll be using these up. But yes, this is really nice, and I find her wax does really well for me in general. So anyway, thank you for listening. And I did go behind the camera today because I do find a lot of the wax videos are like this, so that's fine with me because you can basically look like crap and no one knows. So anyway, I was able to sneak this in before my family wakes up this morning. I hope you're having a great day and take care, and I will see you in the next video.